The other fact that drives a nail into the coffin of Nestle Aland is the papyri. Now, these are supposed to support the Alexandrian. Remember, this was the claim. Okay? This was the claim. They're all Alexandrian. There's no Byzantine. It's not true. Okay? The characteristics of the New Testament papyri, what was expected was that they would be Alexandrian. What was found was that it was a mix of all different types, not classifiable according to the traditional text types. For example, rather than lining up in clear streams or text types, the earliest manuscripts are dotted helter-skelter over a wide spectrum of variation. For example, P66 is not fully Alexandrian, nor fully Western, nor fully Byzantine. Scholars are hard-pressed to give P66 a fitting label. Philip Comfort, Early Manuscripts and Modern Translations of the New Testament. Klein did a comparison of the early manuscripts to representative Alexandrian manuscripts, Sinaiticus and Vaticanus, where those two disagreed with each other. What did P66 agree with? 14 times with Sinaiticus, 29 times with Vaticanus, 33 times with the Textus Receptus. P75, 9 times with Sinaiticus, 33 times with Vaticanus, 29 times with Textus Receptus. You couldn't really pigeonhole these papyri into any one of these groups. It was expected there would be absolutely no Byzantine readings, especially no longer readings, no conflate readings. What was found was at least 150 distinctively Byzantine readings, including longer ones and conflate readings. Harry Sturtz. David Stutz did his PhD thesis on comparing the 5 earliest papyri of the Gospel according to Matthew, according to all variants and significant variants, against a representative Alexandrian, a representative Byzantine, against Textus Receptus. It's interesting, in 4 out of 5 cases, the Byzantine is closer to P77 than it is to the Alexandrian. Same thing with the Textus Receptus. It's actually closer. Okay? What is the significance of this? Well, it's quite startling, but this comes from Dr. Kurt Aland, the 20th century Dorian of textual criticism, and the guy who actually edited this one. He said, the New Testament manuscripts of the 2nd and 3rd centuries have a mixed text. Clearly existed before recensions were made. This is the best argument against the existence of any text types, including the Alexandrian and the Byzantine. We still live in the world of Westcott and Hort with our conception of different recensions and text types. We can no longer take their conception as valid. Okay, that's what he says. So reason eclecticism, folks, is dead. The Nestle Aland is dead. They don't want to admit it, but it is. How do we find the true text? Well, what are we left with at this point? We have about 5,800 New Testament manuscripts, each of which must now be considered to be an independent witness to the original text of the New Testament. We cannot no longer treat them as members of a text type. And even if you wanted to, we have not found parent-child relationships among the manuscripts. I think a total of 2 only. So, like it or not, they are all independent witnesses to the original text of the New Testament. Secondly, we know that the vast majority of mistakes were unintentional. They were not done deliberately.